For a baseball-playing boy, nothing compares to the 12-year-old season. It is the culmination of a lifetime of learning, practicing, and playing this beautiful game. It is the year that coaches, players, and families dream of ending their Little League careers in Williamsport. It's a baseball career that for many starts in T-ball. The dream starts small.
This is public address announcer Tom Hutler, bringing you today's starting lineups. First, for the visiting White Sox. Number 6, Gage Schmidt.
Yeah.
Number 9, Griffin Miller. Number 5, Jacob Tucker. The White Sox are coached by Brian Schmidt.
Things start slowly, and post-game snacks are almost as important as runs. Together, the boys learn the rules and form good habits. Soon, coaches are pitching, and the game gets easier to watch. The boys begin to pitch on their own and make plays. Their personalities form.
Jake Severance, number 15. I'm a pitcher, and my favorite baseball player is Jacoby Ellsbury.
The play improves. The score is kept. The games count. Champions are crowned. Top players begin to emerge. And all-star teams are formed. With success against top talent, expectations rise. Talent is added. The unique potential of this team begins to be seen. They win districts and dominate at state.
Redmond North, we'll see you tomorrow in the Washington State Championship game.
Woohoo! You guys out here? Come on.
While most teams see Williamsport only as a dream, for Redmond the potential is real, and the mission begins. Just moments after losing to Pacific in the state championship, the Redmond 12's and friends became the Washington A's. Expecting a long summer, they were determined to play the toughest teams, sometimes in the toughest conditions. Back home, these 12's began to destroy the rest of Redmond North. In many cases, the only competition they found was against themselves. Some of these amazing 12's could control a game seemingly with just their glove. Some almost never seemed to make an out. And all of them could pitch, along with one very special 11-year-old. This remarkable group of 12's had a blast battling each other all season long. And so, when Parker Barry Smith set down Redmond West to give the Yankees and Redmond North a city championship, the real season would begin. The All-Star season was here, and it was finally time for Redmond North to win the tough District 9 championship again, and hopefully much, much more. After a nice send-off with the rest of Redmond North, the 12's continued their all-star preparation, playing in 3 competitive tournaments. Redmond was significantly better than most of its opponents from District 9 and other leagues, but one of the most pleasant surprises was the emergence of power-hitting Henry Isaacson and Braden Davis, who looked good at the plate and on the mound. Redmond actually dropped a game to Thunderbird in an early tournament and lost a controversial game to Pacific. But by the 3rd weekend, their team was fully formed, they were running on all cylinders, and they crowned themselves champion of the fireworks tournament in Issaquah. The team had confidence, momentum, and the highest of expectations when Coach Woodward seriously addressed the team.
Everybody contributes, right? This is how it's going to be, right? We got to play these last 2 games. Like we're probably going to play a lot of the games. And everybody counts on this team.
With the tournament just a week away, he left them with one final warning.
Right, coaches?
It was the eve of the district tournament, and Redmond was optimistic but focused.
All right, here we are with the 2 biggest kids on the team. Hey, 2 biggest kids on the team. Where are we going to end up?
One game at a time.
Yeah, 1 game at a time.
Are you ready?
Yes.
What's your prediction?
We're going to win D9 and state and go to San Bernardino.
What are you thinking?
Well, everyone has to be nervous. It's kind of how you gotta be, because anyone can win this tournament, because we have the toughest district in the league, and we're obviously gonna win. It's not a question, even though Thunderbird thinks they're pretty good, and we're gonna beat them. So we're going on to the World Series, 100%, and yeah, you can't doubt that, because we're all that. We're good.
If I was going to go to Vegas and put down money, where do we put it?
I mean, it's you better put it on us, because we're coming to play. So I mean, if they're going to take it from us, they're going to earn it. That's all I can say, man. So this tournament's an absolute battle. Everybody knows it, and we take 1 game at a time there, Seth.
Derek, is it true that you've already made a reservation for a hotel in Williamsport?
That is not true. It's not true. I have friends. But it's a long ways off. It's a lot of luck. And a lot of hard work.
What's up, Jeff? This team here, man, you know, it's a great group of boys, and I credit, the families of these boys too, and there's no secret why these guys are out here, and they've been a fun group to coach. We've had 3 battle-tested weekends. We got to face some really good teams, and, we spent hours coaching, practicing, hitting, fielding, first and thirds, butt defenses, signs, so, like I said, my goal is to have the coaches and us sit back and let you guys perform, okay? Let you guys do your thing. And you know what? If someone's going to get us, they're going to earn it. If someone's going to come get us, they better bring their lunch, because we're bringing double lunches, right? Okay, so, but, look forward to seeing everybody tomorrow. It's going to be a big, exciting day. And, look, I told these guys, we got the van. It's going to be a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun in it this afternoon. I said, do me a favor, okay? We focus on the way to the game in the van, and then if you win, we get to party in the van. So you got to earn the right to party in the van, right? So that's our goal. Our goal is to see that van rocking after these games. So, okay. Look forward to seeing everybody. Thanks again, man.
The only thing left to do was dance and play. District 9's All-Star Tournament was scheduled to be played on the grass and dirt fields of Falls Little League, but inclement weather moved the game to Mercer Island's artificial fields, where Redmond North got comfortable in a hurry. In what would become a trend, Redmond batted first, and Noah Weintraub got things started with a base hit. Perhaps the district's most dangerous hitter, Gage Schmidt, would walk, and Will Woodward equally as dangerous, would make the opponent pay. Will's first inning double plated Noah and Gage, and remarkably, would be all the runs Redmond would need. Will struck out 6 Mercer Island batters in just 3 2/3 innings, allowing 1 hit as Redmond built a 6-1 lead. 11-year-old stud Luke Morawski came on to close things out, and despite managing only 4 hits, Redmond had itself an opening round victory. Recognizing the long road ahead, the team was modest.
We beat a good team today and we're moving on.
And focused.
One day at a time, one game at a time.
Everybody did all the little things right? You guys happy or what?
Yeah. Party in the bus. Party in the bus.
The team did party in the bus, but they knew they faced a tough test on Sunday with Falls. A finalist in last year's District 9 tournament, Falls Little League has an excellent all-star team. But Redmond had beaten them 4 straight times and intended to make it 5. Noah Weintraub, the game's starting pitcher, made it 2-0 early, and when Griffin Miller lined a single to right to make it 3-0, Noah had all the runs he would need to send Falls to the loser's bracket. It was a steady stream of strikeouts and pop-ups, and it allowed Redmond to build a huge lead as they turned it over to Gage Schmidt. Redmond's gentle giant closed out Falls in efficient fashion, and although the win would set up a huge game on Tuesday, Redmond refused to look ahead.
One day at a time, one game at a time.
Brian, what do you got?
2-0. Keep going.
Redmond North had impressively won its first 2 games, but head coach Troy Woodward knew what was coming on Wednesday, and he knew what it would take to move on.
This is why we work on everything so we're as tight as we can be, so we don't give anybody any opportunity to sniff us, right? I don't want anybody sniffing our butts. Ugh, that sounds weird.
They can sniff our
All right,
butts.
all right, listen. We've got a couple days off. We're going to have everybody rested, and we get an opportunity to play Thunderbird. Okay, I'm assuming they're winning today, but that's what we want. We want Thunderbird. Okay, we got a tough draw. 2 pretty tough games out of the chute. We were talking, Pacific guy was out yesterday. I keep mentioning him because I'm impressed by his whole team. He goes, you don't want no sissy draws. You want to go after the tough guys so you can get tough. And I said, you know what? Let's go. This was a tough game today. Okay, these guys were good. They're going to come through that loser's bracket and beat some teams. But we got them today. So proud of you guys. Enjoy the rest of the day. Have some fun. Okay, I'm going to sit around and watch some games, hopefully. And then we'll get together tomorrow. I'll get a practice schedule together, and we'll keep working and continue to get ready for Wednesday. Okay? All right, coaches?
Wednesday meant Thunderbird, the District 9 perennial powerhouse that ended Redmond North's underdog bid to win District 9 as 10-year-olds.
Oh, geez.
Thunderbird eliminated Redmond in the district semifinal, and while they would go on to win the district championship and then the state title, Redmond North vowed that they would be back, stronger, better, and louder than Thunderbird's players and fans. Redmond waited a year for their opportunity and did come back bigger, better, stronger, and louder, and exacted their revenge, ending Thunderbird's season as 11-year-olds. But this year's Thunderbird team was loaded, and they had defeated Redmond in a tournament leading up to All-Stars. Coach Woodward knew it was important to get ahead early. So Redmond, as always, would bat first, and Noah Weintraub beat out an infield single to start the game. Tyler Fortney ripped a single up the middle, sending Noah to third. And then Redmond caught a break when Will Woodward's seemingly innocent pop-up found the grass, and they led 1-0. But Thunderbird came back and got 2 runs in the top of the first to hand Redmond its first deficit of the tournament 2-1. The Thunderbird lead did not last long. Luke Morawski was hit by a pitch and took advantage of another Thunderbird mistake, scoring from first on a single.
No. Oh, yes! Wow. That's kind of crazy.
Tyler Fortney then did his job, scoring Noah and giving Redmond a 3-2 lead. With a 1-run lead, Will Woodward settled in and mowed through Thunderbird, and it was still 3-2 as they headed to the bottom of the 5th.
Yes!
With Luke Morawski on to pitch and a runner on third with 1 out, Thunderbird hit a fly ball to right and prepared to tag. It would take a perfect throw to get him, and that's what Noah delivered. Noah's throw and Griffin Miller's fantastic tag prevented Thunderbird from scoring the game's tying run.
I was nervous when I threw the ball because it looked like it was going to bounce. I think Griffin made a great block and blocked the ball, tagged it out, and yeah.
After escaping the danger of the 5th, Redmond added 2 more insurance runs in the 6th.
Go!
They would hand the ball to fireman Gage Schmidt, and he came on to close it out, striking out 3 Thunderbird batters on just 9 pitches. It was a heart-pounding victory, impressing some of even Redmond's most confident fans.
Oh, you knew that he was going to do it.
I was a little worried, just because I'm dad, but he did fine. He threw 9 pitches, that's pretty good.
Not bad.
Redmond had defeated one of the state's best teams and would move on in the winner's bracket. Coach Woodward couldn't wait to keep going.
Great win.
Totally hard-fought win, okay? I know we just want to take one game at a time. It sounds like Kirkland National won, so we get to face Cody Webster and his team. I'm really excited about that. And I'm going to go sign the book.
All right, let go, man. Woo! We're going to win the championship!
It was the top of the winner's bracket, and a victory meant a spot in the district championship game on Monday. As always, Redmond batted first, and Will Woodward's single loaded the bases and sent Tyler Fortney to third. Redmond's fastest player, Fortney, sprinted home on the pass ball and made it 1-0 Redmond. Kirkland did not score in the first, and in the second inning, Gage Schmidt hit perhaps the tournament's longest home run, a monster shot to left center, and it was 2-0 Redmond. Noah Weintraub was in complete control, and Redmond held the 2-0 lead until the top of the 4th when Gage Schmidt stepped to the plate again with a runner on. Yes! Gage had become impossible to retire, and when his 2-run homer made it 4-0, it certainly looked as though Redmond was on its way to the championship game. But Kirkland would rally in the bottom of the 5th as Tice Peterson's bases-loaded double cut Redmond's 4-0 lead in half. Redmond looked to closer Gage Schmidt to stop the bleeding, but a pass ball made it 4-3. Gage would strike out the next batter, but another pitch got by, and the lead was gone. Redmond failed to score in their half of the 6th, and Gage's punch-out sent the game to extra innings. Redmond failed again in the 7th, but Kirkland was poised to strike and led off the inning with a base hit. With 1 out and Tyler Fortney on the mound and a runner at second, Tyler Siegel knocked down this hard shot, but the winning run went to third. Kirkland's fastest player chose not to go on a ball that got by, and Tyler Fortney settled in, got the strikeout, and kept Redmond's hopes alive.
Any nerves there?
Oh, just a little bit. My heart withstood a good test.
In the 8th, Redmond quickly took advantage of its new lease on life as Noah Weintraub singled to right. Tyler Fortney walked, and Gage Schmidt stepped up again.
Where is it? Go! 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 Tyler, go! Go, Tyler, go! Get down! Get down out of the way!
Gage's 2-run triple made it 6-4, and Will plated Gage on a sacrifice fly, giving Redmond a 3-run lead heading into the bottom of the 8th. Tyler Fortney induced a ground ball.
That a boy, Will!
And then another ground ball. and then another ground ball. And Redmond had won one of the biggest and best Little League games you'd ever hope to see.
Redmond North will head to the championship game on Monday night.
Gage Schmidt, have yourself a day. You and Tyler again, combining for 2 home runs. All right, talk about the hits.
One of them went like barely over the fence, but my uncle caught it, and then the other one, it was like a curveball gone under my knees, and I hit it out to left center.
And then a huge hit in the 8th.
Yeah, it was a double down the line. I advanced on the throw.
Well, congratulations. Great job today. Tyler Fortney, any nerves out there on the mound?
Yeah, it's pretty nervous. Runner on third and 1 out, game winning. Runner on third, yeah. I got him.
Jen, were you nervous at all there?
Not at all. Especially right now, because I love being on film.
Holy congratulations.
I mean,
on
that's
a
just
hard
like a
fought.
total dogfight, man. You know, they tied it at 4. They had, we had to make a couple decisions there that were very, very tough. But, that Peterson kid, their 3 hitters, a monster. And, we took a gamble, keeping Gage at 50. And it was very hard to do, but 2 out of 3 said do it, and so I said okay. And we got Will going Monday, and someone's gonna have to get us twice, and it's gonna be a dogfight. So
how about Gage on offense?
Oh my lordy, man! What a day for him, man! Potentially 3 bombs, but 2 for sure, and that triple down the line was smashed. So what a stud, man!
Congratulations, man!
Redmond was rolling, and the world was watching.
That was Kirkland National, but we are America's team.
Quite impressively, Falls Little League had fought its way through a tough District 9 losers bracket, and as they lined up to play Redmond North, they were filled with optimism, thinking perhaps finally, after 5 losses, this would be their turn to win. That warm feeling didn't last long. Noah Weintraub got things started, crushing a ball down the right field line for a ground rule double. Gage Schmidt got hit by a pitch. Will Woodward fouled 2 pitches off, and then straightened 1 out. There was only 1 out in the top of the first, but the game was over. Fresh off his home run, Will made quick work of Falls in the first, but there would be more fireworks to come. After Noah walked to start the second, Tyler Fortney had yet another extra base hit, doubling to left center and setting the stage for Gage Schmidt. Gage's opposite field home run made it 6-0 Redmond, and with the game no longer really in doubt, the only question was what would Gage do during his next at-bat. Gage's second home run of the day made it 7-0 and was part of an absolutely otherworldly 2-game stretch where he was not retired in 9 at-bats. 3-time All-Star Jacob Tucker's base hit to left field scored Braden Davis and Redmond's 8th run. After a little excitement and some excellent defense, Luke Morawski settled in and closed the door on Falls, as Redmond North, for the 2nd year in a row, would be headed to state.
Redmond North, your District 9 champions.
All right, Will. Hey, Braden, stick around.
What?
Will,
You got the way, or-
you just pitched your team
Hi, I'm Noah.
with the help of some other guys.
Yeah,
You stayed. How does it feel?
Feels amazing. We're gonna go beat Pacific. We're gonna win. Let's go. It feels
Pacific, we're coming for you.
It feels amazing.
Feeling a little bit of relief?
Well, what can you say, man? I mean, it's every game is so hard fought and stressful. And I didn't sleep much last night and woke up, 3 or 4 times. And so, really excited for the kids.
One step down, right?
I can't wait to get there Saturday. I know tons of texts from Pacific. They were cheering us on. Now we get an opportunity, hopefully, to play them again. So really looking forward to the next step. Thanks.
Congratulations. Holy cow. Have yourself another day. Talk about those hits, man.
I had 2 home runs, and my first at bat they drilled me in the elbow, and then my second at bat I hit a home run, my third at bat I hit a home run, and then my fourth at bat they drilled me again. So
they didn't get you out once today?
Nope.
Congratulations, Gage. You took the team on your back.
Yep.
Well, welcome to state. So they called on you to close it out. Were you nervous?
No, I felt it.
What about that ball that got hit right back to you? Talk about that play ball.
Hit to me, fast instinct. Tyler got it.
How does it feel to be the president of the District 9 champs?
It feels great. These boys earned it. Play ball. See you Saturday.
Congratulations.
Thank
First
you.
step is down.
That's right. Finished what we started. Now we start a new adventure, and hopefully we'll do the same.
The team's message was the same,
One day at a time, one game at a time.
and everyone knew just one team stood in their way.
We won district and we're coming for Pacific.
With Redmond North's first major milestone accomplished, the only thing left to do was party in the bus and get ready for Saturday.
Will I smell it when I...
Oh my god, someone just ripped
It's
one.
P.O.
It smelled horrible.
As Redmond waited for its chance to play at state, the team was cool and confident.
What do you say?
Let's do it.
He said nothing. Be quiet. This is the CIA.
Tyler, what do you say? Tyler.
Some players struggled to articulate their level of confidence.
Tyler, what did you say?
I don't know.
That's the best you got? Anyone has anything to say?
We're gonna win. I think we're gonna go all the way.
But Henry Isaacson, always inspirational, had something very important to say.
I have something to say. Allah Akbar.
The tournament will be held in Bellevue, in the heart of District 9. And since Redmond planned on traveling to San Bernardino shortly, they were happy to be home. They were the hosts, and they were friendly, even to the one team that they knew might stand in their way. Yes, they were the hosts, but they did not plan on being gracious.
I just caught the first pitch. I'm gonna pitch the last pitch.
He dropped it.
Redmond would begin its journey through the state tournament with Salmon Creek, the champions from District 6. And Tyler Fortney was happy to introduce them to how things are done in District 9. Tyler's crowd-pleasing blast was just another in a long string of impressive at-bats for the team's center fielder and gave Redmond an early lead.
There it is.
Ace Will Woodward had no problem with the Salmon Creek hitters, striking out the side in the first. The game was surprisingly close, and just 1-0 until Gage Schmidt knocked in Noah Weintraub to give Redmond a 2-run lead. But the biggest surprise came in the top of the 6th when Cole Morawski, the team's smallest player, stepped to the plate.
Oh, where's that? Cole, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Oh, Cole! Woo! What in the world? What just happened? Are you kidding me? Cole! What in the world was that?
I just hit it on the barrel, and then I didn't even think it was going over. So I was sprinting, and once I reached second, and the ump was like home run, I was like, okay, I'll jog a little more.
Have you hit a home run out of the park before?
No.
That's the first one.
Yeah.
I mean, you look like Gage Schmidt out there.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Closer Gage Schmidt came on, and he was overpowering, striking out the side. And Redmond had its opening round victory against Salmon Creek.
All right, one down.
We love fishing for salmon.
Next up, Federal Way, a hard-hitting team from District 10. But Redmond got the sticks first, and Noah Weintraub started things off on the right foot with a base hit up the middle.
Good start.
Noah reached second, and Tyler Fortney continued his torrid streak at the plate, lacing a base hit to left field and scoring Noah Weintraub in the game's first run. Will followed with a bloop single to left, and then, with 2 runners on, Redmond caught a huge break when Griffin Miller's fly ball to right field was mishandled by Federal Way. The ball dropped, 2 runs scored, Griffin ended up on third, and Redmond had a 3-0 lead. But Federal Way couldn't play, and even the outs were loud. Here, Noah Weintraub helps himself with a nifty double play. Federal Way battled back and tied the game at 3 as Redmond batted in the 5th. In a huge spot, Komorowski faked a bunt on the first pitch, and on the second pitch did the exact opposite. It was Cole's second home run in as many days and gave Redmond the 4-3 lead. Will Woodward would add another critical insurance run, and things looked great as Redmond led 5-3 heading into the bottom of the 6th with Gage Schmidt on the mound. But Federal Way rallied and made it 5-4 with the winning run at the plate. Gage Schmidt retired the final batter, and although it was a little bit more stressful than they would have liked, Redmond would continue through the winner's bracket into the 3rd round of the state tournament.
They don't get any easier, do they?
Hey, look at this little bugger, right, man? Three straight hits, 2 bombs, and a single up the gut. Put a little pressure on him for the next inning. So, hey, that was awesome, man. Okay.
Cool. What has got into you, dude?
I don't know. I guess all my hard work has paid off because in district I wasn't doing too great, but now I've gotten my chance, and now I've gotten the barrel to the ball, and now I've just hit home runs, I guess.
Pumped for the win. Look forward to the day off, the rest of the day today, and then we get after it on Tuesday, West Seattle, man. So,
congrats.
All right, bud.
In 2015, Redmond met West Seattle in the state tournament, and in a tight game, West Seattle had the tying run at second base in the 6th inning. But a perfectly executed play from Tyler Fortin to Will Woodward to Gage Schmidt ended another team's season. Redmond's fans hoped that this game would not be that close, and North caught an early break when Tyler reached on a shortstop error. Will made them pay for their mistake, placing a double to left, scoring Tyler and giving Redmond an early 1-0 lead. Right away, it was easy to see that West Seattle's offense would be no match for the powerful Redmond pitching staff. Will retired 5 of the first 6 outs by strikeout, and Tyler Fortney came in and continued the trend.
Here,
backed up by great defense, Redmond had a no-hitter going into the 4th inning. The defense continued to make outs, but it was just 1-0 as we entered the 5th. Hoping for a little breathing room, Tyler Fortney got things started right, lacing a base hit up the middle, and then Griffin Miller, searching for the big hit, finally got it, crushing a base hit to right, scoring Tyler Fortney and giving Redmond the 2-run lead.
Breaking out with a huge hit.
So I was just like, probably gonna be a fastball, so I hit it. It was a good hit.
Did it feel pretty good?
Yeah.
With a 3-run lead and a no-hitter in the works, Gage Schmidt came on to finish the job. Redmond had done its job beating the teams in front of them, but North fans had another team on their mind.
Well, great start. Talk about the game a little.
Well, they weren't really a threat on hitting. We threw a no-no, but they were a pretty good team overall. If they had their bats going, it would have been fun.
Are you ready for Pacific?
Yeah.
They're up next.
If we go 2 more wins, we're going to San Bernardino, and we're going to play in the pool. We're going to have a good time.
What a performance! Command performance. No hitter.
Yeah, I know. You know, it's our bats will wake up. I mean, they have to, but you know, we keep battling. I mean, we just find ways to win. And you know, that last inning when they're, you know, running off of a ball they thought was foul, they let us score. I mean, stuff like that is good breaks that we're getting. And you know, when you shut out a team, all you have to do is score 1 run. We scored it in the 1st, and that's all it took today. So really looking forward to this game. Thursday, I swear to God, we'll get Pacific. It's going to be a lot of fun, so looking forward to it.
Congratulations.
Okay, thank you.
Craig, now it's the matchup that the networks wanted.
Absolutely. A Titan versus a Titan, as they say.
Titan versus a Titan?
And that's all I'm saying.
The Redmond North boys stayed to watch their rival and readied themselves for a collision course with Pacific. Pacific. In the 2015 state tournament, the team from Linwood sent Redmond North to the losers bracket on day 2. And then, in the championship game, they crushed Redmond's dreams with a resounding victory, forcing Redmond to settle for second place.
Here they are once again, ladies and gentlemen, a very big round of applause for the 2015 Washington State runner-up from Redmond North Little League.
In 2016, they vowed that things would be different. They would be back, and they would be ready. Redmond was brimming with optimism as they took the field in this winner's bracket matchup, whose winner would go to the championship game. But for the first time in the state tournament, they failed to score in the top of the first inning. But Gage Schmidt opened with great stuff and struck out Pacific's first 2 batters. But then, Tyreek Curley's line drive to right could not be corralled by Noah Weintraub, and Jacob Prince made Redmond pay. It was 2-0 Pacific, and although Redmond did not score in the second, Gage Schmidt kept Pacific off the board as well. Finally, in the third, with 2 outs, Noah beat out an infield hit. Tyler Fortney walked, and Gage Schmidt struck out. But a pass ball, a missed throw, aggressive base running, and it was a brand new game. Redmond would actually take the lead just a few pitches later, as Gage Smith scored on a wild pitch to make it 3-2. And Gage kept firing. 9 strikeouts through the first 4 innings on just 48 pitches. Redmond added to their lead in the top of the 5th, as Will's base hit made it 4-2.
Down.
Parker Barry Smith's clutch sacrifice fly scored Gage and made it 5-2. Redmond was up 3 and just 6 outs from the championship game. After a leadoff walk, Gage struck out Shoemake, and then Gibby hit a ground ball that Redmond's shortstop struggled to handle. It was the break that Pacific needed, and Remy Heckman took advantage, lining a base hit to left and making it 5-3 Redmond. Gage would strike out Dorfman, but Tyreek Curley crushed the ball over the left center field fence, a 3-run homer that gave Pacific the momentum and the lead. A tiring Gage Schmidt gave up another home run to Prince, and finally, a 3rd home run in a row to Jacob Gabler. Redmond tried to rally in the 6th, as Tyler Siegel got hit by a pitch, and so did Noah Weintraub. But Gage Schmidt, the game's tying run, was called out on a very questionable pitch, and Redmond's path to the championship got much, much tougher. Friday night's game was one that Redmond had hoped they would not have to play. Still heavily focused on Pacific, Redmond had to be careful not to overlook a very good Federal Way team that had fought its way through the losers bracket with 5 wins. Redmond batted first, and Gage Schmidt hit a 224.5-foot double to left field, moving Tyler Fortney to 3rd. Will Woodward did his job, flying deep to center, the sacrifice fly scoring Tyler with the game's first run. Federal Way tied it in the first, but in the second, Redmond went to work. Parker Barry Smith started the inning with a base hit to left. Griffin Miller, whose bat was heating up, singled up the middle, scoring Parker Barry Smith and giving Redmond back a 2-1 lead. Luke Morawski followed with a base hit up the middle, and then twin brother Cole laid down the best bunt of the tournament, loading the bases with nobody out. Perhaps taking advantage of a tired Federal Way team, Noah Weintraub caught a break when the left fielder could not handle his high fly ball, and it was 3-1. Gage Schmidt's fielder's choice made it 4-1, and the rout was on. It was 9-1 when Tyler Siegel got his first hit of the tournament, and all minds were on Pacific until a very scary moment in the 6th. Making his pitching debut, Braden Davis took a line drive to the face, and Redmond fans feared the worst. The brim of his hat may have saved him from a more serious injury, and not only did Redmond record an out on the play, but Braden seemed to make a miraculous recovery.
Braden! You okay? You had one of the most unusual assists that we'll see. You deflected the ball.
Oh, there's like a dent right there. Ouch!
All right, don't touch it. All right, can you talk about the play a little bit? What were you thinking?
Ow. Well, I tried to get my hand up too late, hit my hat. My hat's cracked.
But did you intentionally deflect it to Will for the out?
Yeah.
Yes. It was planned all along.
No, it was just a quick snap through.
Well, we're very happy that you were not hurt more seriously. You look like you're in good spirits.
With Braden feeling okay, the team had fun doing their impressions of his reaction.
Go ahead. Can you give your impersonation of it?
No,
Give
I'll
yours.
need an explanation.
No, don't throw the bat. Combined for a bunch of hits tonight, huh? Tyler, finally on the board. Talk about that hit.
I hit the ball.
Happy with the win, Redmond look forward to what could be the biggest baseball day of their lives.
You know, we got Will starting the game, and probably Will versus Gibby, and we win the first one, and you know, then we get to see how the second one goes. So everybody's eligible that we need, except the big fella. But other than that, we're good to go. So we're gonna fight it. It's gonna be fun. So look forward to it.
Good luck.
Welcome to today's Washington State Majors Baseball Tournament Championship game between Redmond North Little League and Pacific Little League.
The day had finally arrived.
From Redmond, number 8, Noah Weintraub.
And as Redmond North was announced,
Tyler Fortney.
this unparalleled team,
Gage Schmidt.
absolutely loaded with talent,
Will Woodward.
flush with top-flight pitching,
For Griffin Miller.
solid bats, and sound defense at every position.
Parker Berrysmith.
A team with multiple tournament championships,
Luke Morowski.
2 consecutive District 9 titles,
Jake Severns.
runners-up at state just a year before.
Cole Morowski.
Could this team rebound and in one day beat Pacific twice?
Braden Davis. Henry Isaacson.
2 of the best teams in state history would play this day.
Jacob Tucker. For Redmond, number 2, Tyler Siegel.
1 would go to California, and 1 would go home.
For Pacific, number 26, Tristan.
Redmond hoped to jump out early, but one of Pacific's 4 aces, Jacob Gabler, set Redmond down 1-2-3 in the first. Redmond ace Will Woodward was not as lucky, and Tyree Curley knocked in a run with a single in the first, making it 1-0 Pacific. Pacific made it 2-0 in the second, and to make matters worse, Will Woodward was forced off the mound with an injury. But in the third, Redmond got a run back. Luke Morowski led off the inning with a double. With just one good eye, Braden Davis singled him to third. Noah Weintraub followed with a fielder's choice, and the lead was halved. Pacific threatened in the third, but a 6-4-3 double play kept the lead at just 1. Redmond struggled to score, but Noah Weintraub was cruising until the 5th, when with 2 outs, a controversial play allowed the inning to be extended.
Yes, he caught it.
Jacob Gabler followed with a double, and with just 3 outs to go, Redmond trailed 3-1. But Redmond refused to quit, and with 1 out, Noah singled to center. Things looked bleak when Tyler Fortney was set down for the 2nd out. But Gage Schmidt kept hopes alive, using his speed to beat out an infield single. The 3,000 Redmond fans in attendance knew that Will would come through, and he did, grounding a single through the hole and making it a 3-2 game. It would all come down to longtime Redmond North superstar Griffin Miller. He fouled off 2 balls and then took a very close 2-strike pitch. In what may have been the clutchest hit in the last 10 years of Redmond North history, Griffin Miller lined a base hit to left, scoring Will Woodward with the game's tying run. But Redmond still had to survive the bottom of the 6th, and Noah Weintraub, with a little help from all-world catcher Gage Schmidt, got it done. The game was headed to extra innings. Redmond did not score in their half of the 7th, and a leadoff walk and sacrifice bunt moved the winning run into scoring position for Pacific. Tyreek Curley moved the winning run just 60 feet from home plate. After 2 intentional walks, Noah induced a pop-up to Griffin Miller, and the game would go on. Redmond did not score in the 8th, but again Pacific threatened. A walk, a pass ball, and then another intentional walk had Pacific in scoring position with the game's winning run once again. But a ground ball to third let Redmond survive, and we headed to the 9th. Redmond failed to score again in the 9th, but Luke Morawski was masterful in the bottom half of the inning, striking out 2 of Pacific's top players. And then finally, in the 10th, Jacob Tucker led off the inning with an infield hit. Speedster Cole Morawski came in to run and took second on a wild pitch. With no one out, Noah sacrificed Cole to third. Tyler Fortney's hard ground ball could not score Cole, leaving it up to Gage Schmidt. Gage delivered. His double scored Cole, and Redmond led 4-3. The game was now in Luke Morawski's hands, and after a leadoff single, he K'd Gibby for the first out. Luke struck out Pacific's number 9 hitter, and when he struck out dangerous Remy Heckman, Redmond had won one of the greatest games in Washington State history. Redmond had finally defeated Pacific, dealing the Linwood Little League its first loss in 2 years. The incredible 10-inning victory forced a winner-take-all championship Game 2 with San Bernardino and, most likely, Williamsport on the line.
Here we go. One more.
Did you have any doubt that Luke would get it done?
Every pitch I had doubt. But he came through like he always does, so he can ride home with us tonight. He doesn't have to walk.
Troy, you promised we would beat him.
I don't know what to tell you, man. I mean, we had to walk guys. We had to play every call that we had to make was very critical. We got away with a few things, and it was a hell of a fight, hell of a win. We got one more.
Go get him.
Yep.
And so it would all come down to one game. The winner would advance to regionals. The loser would go home. Pacific, of course, started Gibby, but Noah Weintraub got the best of him, reaching base with an infield single. A fielder's choice, a walk, and a pass ball had runners on second and third for Will Woodward, and he knocked in the first run with a fielder's choice. But Redmond's aggressive base running cost them with a crazy bang-bang double play, and Redmond left the first inning with just 1 run. Pacific came back and took the lead, and it remained 2-1 Pacific until the 5th inning. With 1 out, Cole Morawski singled up the middle, and with 2 outs, Tyler Fortney was hit by a pitch, setting the stage for one of the greatest hitters in Redmond North history. Gage's unbelievably clutch hit scored 2, and Redmond led 3-2. After a 1-2-3 bottom of the 5th, they were just 3 outs from California. But Pacific found a way. After a Redmond miscue led the leadoff man to second, they moved him to third, and with 1 out, scored the tying run on a soft ground ball. But Redmond had reason to be hopeful. With 1 out, Tyler Fortney crushed the ball to the fence for a double.
Get down.
Gage Schmidt followed with yet another infield single. Will Woodward hit a ball that somehow did not make it to the outfield, forcing Gage at second but putting men on the corners. And then, with 2 outs, Redmond's fastest player, Tyler Fortney, took off on a pass ball and was tagged out in an excruciatingly close play. With momentum on their side, Pacific led off the 7th with a base hit. Pacific would attempt to bunt the runner to second, but they got even more than they asked for, as Pacific went first to third. Redmond would intentionally walk the next base runner to set up the force, but with one swing of the bat, Redmond's run to Williamsport was over.
The Redmond North Little League All-Stars 2016.
For the 3rd year in a row, Redmond had been beaten by the state champion, and for the 2nd time in as many years, they had lost in the state's championship game. They took some solace in the knowledge that they had been beaten by a great team, with excellent coaching and the highest levels of sportsmanship. Redmond's 12's did not reach what they hoped would be their final destination.
2 months from now, what are we going to be doing?
We're having a parade in downtown Redmond.
That's right.
But in the end, as they always say, it's the journey that's important. A journey that started as 9 and 10-year-olds, brought 2 District 9 championships, brought unimaginably wonderful moments for parents, grandparents, uncles, aunts, brothers, sisters, and the entire Redmond community. It was a journey where friendships were formed, memories were made, lessons were learned that will carry on long after their baseball days are done. So we thank you, boys of Redmond North, for 3 great summers, for 1,000 smiles, and memories that will last a lifetime.
That just happened! Yeah. Hey, line it up! Will, what does it smell like?
It smells like someone ate like a taco time.
I have big league choke. I have big league choke. And I have big league choke.
This is awesome. Amazing. I'm never going to eat this. I'm going to treasure it for the rest of my life.
Okay, now give me
a turn down for what?
What do you got going on there, Braden?
Oh, this is on video. I thought it was a picture. I'd be flattered if it was a selfie, but circle around the face. I can't.
Yeah.
Can't see me, but.
I thought the popsicles were for eating. Oh my god, I'm gonna run out of memory.
Yeah, that's right.
Noah Weintraub, 3-time All-Star.
Aren't you an idiot?
2 months from now, what are we gonna be doing?
Aren't you?
All right, Luke,
Aren't
you got
you?
the save. Why don't you talk about the end of the game?
Well,
Ending on a double play.
good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What else?
Got a double play.
Talk about the last play.
I
Well, it was a pop-up and he tried going too far and I threw it second and got him out. I'm on TV. Because he forgot to tag up. Play!
Nice work. Congratulations, guys.
Play! Yeah. Did we get to like warm up? No, don't.
Hey, Schmidt, have yourself a day.
Hit 3 home runs.